Whoa! Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Area 31. So, I have done quite a bit since last episode. Some of it I regret a tiny bit of not doing it on camera, but I decided to go ahead and make the ME system because it's such a pain to create. Now I've got to thank Clipped Gaming because he provided me with a spreadsheet which he has a modified version of, I believe. And the spreadsheet tells you how much of everything I need to create all this. Well, to create the drives, which I've made 6. I originally had 4, but we're using them up quite fast. There is a tiny bit of lag on the server because I've just right-clicked that block and it hasn't loaded the inventory, which I'm sure it'll load in a few seconds. There we go. So yeah, we filled quite a few of these types up, and yeah, they're quite a pain in the bum to make. I'm using a crafting terminal, which I prefer over the Access terminal. Now, the difference between them is I can hit a recipe in NEI, hit question mark, and it'll put it into here, and I can make it auto-craft it, I believe. I haven't really used the functionality yet, but it required a fluxed duct pipe or something like that, and it took a lot of making. We still haven't used our pickaxe we made from the episode where we used Tinker's Construct. That's generally because I'm just using iron tools at the minute and iron armor, which I keep having to craft. But anyway, we're powering this from 8 survivalist generators. These survivalist generators are pumping out 5 RF per tick, which equates here to 40 RF per tick, which then means it's 4 MJ, and this is using 3. I did have it running on a bit less, but it kept on going online and offline. We've made a few assembly tables, which really did aid with the creation of which really did aid with the creation of the items, really. I don't think I've got any, yeah, I haven't got any, but essentially if something's put in here, it'll save in there, and it also has the chest on the side, which is really useful. But now we've got an ME system, it really has been replaced. We still have a furnace over here because we haven't upgraded our furnace or anything. There are, I believe, electric furnaces and stuff which we might want to consider, but the issue we're facing at the minute is we haven't got a very good sustainable power source. I made a metallurgic infuser last time, which has helped because we've made some steel, some item ducts, which has helped out around the base, and I'll show that in a sec. We've also made a pulverizer, which this was used to, after we got some more quartz, we used it to turn them into dust, and then turn that into fluxus dust, and some other things such as silicon. So I've upgraded down here. I've actually set the quarry off, I believe it's on its 3rd trial now. Yeah, I think I see diamonds down there next to the lava, so if we wanted some more we could hop down there. It's also cut through a dungeon. I went down there and lit it up. I think we'll have a look at the loot later on in the episode, but it wasn't that too good. I've also linked this all up to a storage system using item ducts. Why isn't this transferring? It's not in there, meaning it must be in here. Okay, I'm sure the items are around. They just magically vanished. Yeah, I've linked it up to some item ducts, which now you have to power this end, and I've used a crescent hammer, I believe it is, to set that to output mode, which then sends all them along here. Next off, yeah, this quarry is still going. It needs a bit more power. We're still using lava, just in here, and I need to go get some more, so we can let it progress. So down the mine, I think this is still all intact. I believe the quarry is probably going to get rid of this all in a minute. But if we go down here, along here, we've been using a lot of lava from down here. The lake used to be full, and I feel sorry for the lake. Okay, we got some lava, and we'll head up back to the top. Now, as I was saying about sustainable power sources, we're using Stirling engines down here and survivalist generators up there. You're probably asking, why do we not use Stirling engines up there? It's because if we generate too much power on a Stirling engine, it overheats, and that is a pain in the bum when it explodes and destroys all your items. So we've powered this. Not sure why it's doing that. Oh, is it draining the water? Not sure if it... I think it might be draining the water. So yeah. Sustainable. So I was in single player for a few hours, and I played around, and the most realistic source is the survivalist generator for our power system up here, because it holds all this, and it means that I can power it for half an hour. But the other things I looked at was the lava generators. And the issue is with the lava generators is they don't power for as long a time, but they do produce quite a bit of energy. Which, of course, is a bit conflicting, because what we want to do is we don't want to give all the energy to our ME system, because then energy is going to the waste. So what we really need to do is put it into something such as a leadstone energy cube, which later on could be upgraded to something such as a mechanism energy cube or a redstone cell, which we're going to try and make now. Hopefully we've got all the stuff lying around. So we're looking for a leadstone energy cube, and we want to craft this one. So we need to make the frame, then we need to add this conductance coil, which uses electrum. We'll worry about that in a minute. So we need lead, glass, and a redstone block for the main frame. Okay, so first off we need some redstone blocks. Well, we need one to make this. I think we might aim and make 2 of them. Oh, and this is where the lag kits in and probably gives me like 10 of them. Oh, no, only gave me 3. Then we'll clear our recipe. We need some lead, which we've only got 6, and we could smelt some of this. We need a total of, I think it's 4 per block. So we need 12 of that. No, we need, yeah, we need 12, which will hop over to our furnace. Okay, so split these into 4, put the redstone blocks in the middle, and put the glass around the edges. And we've made 3 of these, and we've got some materials left. We'll take them out there because we're using a assembly table. And now we have one of these, we need to create the oh, they also used to make all these. Interesting. We're making this one. So we need copper and a conductance coil. So we're going to need 12 copper. Copper. Yeah, we have enough copper. And it was like what does it look like? I think it was around the top. Oh. Yeah, it was around the top in 3. And now we need to make some of them magic stick things, which were what are they called? Being a noob here. Oh, yeah, them. I think it's this one. Is it the scepter coil we need? No, it's the conductance coil. And the recipe is electrum, which is made from electrum blend, I think. Yep. And that's just gold dust and silver dust in crafting. we need to get some gold dust and some silver dust. Okay, so we got some of this, some of this. How much do we need? 4. I prefer keeping the dust around, you know. Okay, now we've got some electrum ingots. Let's put these into our... No, need more redstone. Oh, it's actually loading now. It is a pain in the bum having all the lag on the server, which is quite annoying. So we're just going to craft these into these, and we're going to craft 4 because we'll probably need another one sometime. And we'll stick these at the bottom. 1, 2, 3. And if we make one in the future, we can... Okay. I'll leave that there for now, probably tidy that up. And we've created a leadstone energy cell. Now, I need to figure out how to stop these Stirling engines overheating. But essentially, probably going to be around here. We can just destroy this with here, because I'm pretty sure you almost every time get stuff back from these things. I've got to remember that if there's anything in them, it's probably going to be in the item still. So let's hit our leadstone energy cell down here, and we'll just do a small test. No, we don't want it that way around. The orientation, I'm not sure how that works. Waiting for it to come around. I'm not sure how that orientation works. Okay, it wants to do it that way. Oh, that's annoying. Do you not want to go the other way? These mighty red stick? I'm not sure how the rotation works. I might need a wrench to do it. Because I had a crescent one in here, I think. Yeah, I think that's what I might do when it decides to work. Oh no, that doesn't work. Let's put that back in there. Maybe we just need some more cable. I think we have some in here. Universal cable. And we just go across here into the energy cube, I think. When it decides to. Yeah. Okay, so that's plugged into there. So we need our lever again. Now, how do we stop these Stirling engines overheating? So it seems there probably isn't a way for us to cool this person down. Which is a sort of disappointment. It means we're going to we'll do some testing with coal to see how much energy we get. So if we put 1 coal in, and it eventually starts. Okay, so giving out 1 MG a tick, which these wires transfer 200 RF, which is 20 MG, I believe. So yeah. Reminds me, we need Stirling engines downstairs. What if we do use a lava bucket? That's my question. Because, I mean, this could be sustainable if we can make sure it doesn't explode. So we're probably going to have to wait for that to run out. Okay, so it seems to be staying around 100 degrees with the lava bucket. Though I've got to say that the server did just stop the lag, and it should be alright if we can keep it at a green temperature, which I think it is just about holding. And this will give us, I think it said on the lava bucket that it was like 20,000 RF. And this system here takes create powers offline. Oh, that's because we need more. That'll take 30 RF per tick, I believe. So, quick mental maths, 20 ticks in a second. And we're going to need 500 RF a second. Which means for 10 seconds, 500, and by 6, 3000 RF a minute, I believe. And that's going to use like 18,000 maybe an hour? No, 180,000 an hour, I think. This might be sustainable. The advantages of using these is we can use them as sort of like a buffer. I don't know if there's another way to do this, but what we're doing is we're essentially can limit the output and the input because by I think it's like right clicking, yeah, and left clicking, which we can control and stuff. And this does seem to be hovering around the right value, which we could just have loads of these. I've also been told the lava generator is quite good, so we'll grab one of them and test it out. Whoop! And we've made a lava generator. Now, I filled up this energy cube. So yeah, it's okay for a short amount of time. I think we're going to work out the math properly next time for this system and see if we can power it. But I'll just talk a quick bit about donating. So I should have the link in the description. Essentially, there'll be a leaderboard where you can see who's donated, mentioned the correct people, etc. Oh, I'm going to die. Otherwise, yeah, you should be able to see who is on the leaderboard. You can also hit the donate, and the charity was Cancer Research UK, which is an amazing charity, and it hits home because I've had members of my family who have been affected by cancer. You can select on the wheel how much you want to donate. Even if it's $1, it still helps out an amazing cause, and it also helps out in game. You can donate to everyone, or you can select someone such as myself. If you select someone such as myself, it won't divide the payment value sort of thing. So if you just selected me, I'd get more stuff than you do if you selected everyone. And there's some amazing stuff, and our goal is $2,500, which is quite reasonable, and hopefully we can meet it by the end of the series. But it is an amazing cause, and you can head over to the website. The website also has a feed of all the videos, so you can keep up with latest uploads from all the players on Area 31. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to wrap the episode up for here. Hopefully next episode it isn't laggy. Remember to leave a comment if you've got suggestions of what you want me to do. Hit a like if you're even if you're unable to donate. It really does help out hitting the like button and sharing it with your friends, because it expands the audience and allows more people to have the opportunity to. So yeah, thank you for watching.